Okay, so you're like planning a trip to New Zealand. That's awesome. New Zealand is literally the most beautiful place I've ever seen, no joke. But for real, traveling can be expensive, you know? So I'm here to share some really good travel hacks that'll help you save some serious cash while exploring all the amazing things New Zealand has to offer. We're talking about everything from finding affordable places to stay and getting around without going broke, to eating well without spending a fortune. You know, the essentials. Get ready to have your mind blown with these tips and tricks that'll make your New Zealand adventure unforgettable without totally emptying your wallet. Let's go! Alright, so first things first, let's talk about where you're gonna sleep because nobody wants to sleep on a bench, right? If you're balling on a budget, which let's be real, most of us are, backpackers are your best friend. They're literally everywhere in New Zealand, and they're crazy cheap. Plus, you meet the most random, interesting people, which is always an adventure. But maybe you're like me and you value your personal space. Totally get it. In that case, motels are a solid step up. They're a bit pricier than backpackers, but you usually get your own room and bathroom, which is a major win. And then there's hotels, you know, for when you want to treat yourself. They're obviously the most expensive option, but sometimes you just need that extra level of comfort and luxury. Oh, and I almost forgot, camping. New Zealand is like camping heaven with the most stunning campsites you've ever seen. It's super cheap, but you've got to be down to rough it a little. You'll need camping gear and stuff. And hey, if you love driving and living on the road, hiring a camper van is a very budget-friendly option. It can save you thousands of dollars and gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace. Okay, now that you know where you're gonna sleep, let's talk about getting around this beautiful country. Because you can't just stay in one place, right? If you're all about that road trip life, renting a car or a camper van is the way to go. It gives you so much freedom to explore at your own pace, and you can find some pretty sweet deals if you book in advance. Plus, you can literally drive with your own license. But hold up, driving isn't always the move, especially in the bigger cities like Auckland. Parking can be a nightmare, and who wants to deal with that stress? Public transport is actually really good in New Zealand, and it's way cheaper than driving, especially if you grab a travel card. Speaking of travel cards, if you're going to be in Auckland, get yourself an AT Hop card. It's like magic for your wallet, trust me on this one. And whatever you do, avoid paying for public transport with cash. It's way more expensive, seriously, don't even think about it. So basically rent a car or camper van for road trips, use public transport in the cities, and get yourself a travel card if you can. Easy peasy. Alright, listen up because this is important. Your phone can be your best friend when you're traveling, but only if you have the right apps. First up, we've got Grab One, Treat Me, and Groupon. These apps are lifesavers when it comes to finding deals on activities, attractions, and even food. Seriously, you can save so much money with these. Next, we've got Gatsby. This one's for all my fellow road trippers. Gatsby helps you find the cheapest petrol stations near you because nobody wants to be ripped off at the pump. Am I right? If you're planning on camping, you need Campermate in your life. It shows you all the campsites in New Zealand, along with reviews and facilities. And last but not least, Grocer. This app is a game changer when it comes to grocery shopping. It compares prices at different supermarkets in New Zealand so you can always get the best deals. Oh, and don't forget about Google Maps. The reviews are your best friend when it comes to finding good food and avoiding tourist traps. Okay, let's talk about food, because I'm always down for a good meal, but eating out for every single meal can get really expensive, really fast. That's where cooking comes in. Most backpackers and motels have shared kitchens, which are perfect for whipping up your own meals. Plus, it's a fun way to meet other travelers and bond over food. Don't be afraid to get creative with your cooking. You can make anything from simple pasta dishes to gourmet salads. The possibilities are endless. And the best part, you get to eat your delicious homemade meal while enjoying the stunning New Zealand scenery. Does it get any better than that? This one might seem obvious, but trust me, it's a game changer. Staying hydrated is so important, especially when you're exploring a new place. Buying bottled water is bad for the environment and your wallet. The solution? A reusable water bottle. New Zealand's tap water is safe to drink, so fill up for free. Stay hydrated, save money, and save the planet. Okay, so you're probably thinking, Emma, I can't just disconnect from the world. I need my Instagram. I feel you. But roaming charges are the worst. Am I right? That's why getting a local SIM card is a must. 2 Degrees and Skinny are the best options for prepaid plans. They have really good deals on data and minutes, so you can stay connected without going broke. Plus, having a local number makes it so much easier to book activities and reservations. Like nobody wants to be dealing with international calling codes, you know? So ditch the roaming charges and embrace the local SIM life. Your wallet will thank you. Okay, so you've got your local SIM card, but data can still be expensive, even in New Zealand. But don't freak out. Free Wi-Fi is your new best friend. You can find it pretty much everywhere, from cafes and restaurants to libraries and shopping malls. So instead of burning through your data, just connect to the Wi-Fi, upload your latest Instagram story, and then log off and enjoy the real world. Balance is key. Alright, let's talk about groceries, because even if you're eating out most of the time, you're still gonna need snacks and stuff, right? New Zealand has 3 main supermarkets: Park and Save, Countdown and New World. Park and Save is the cheapest, followed by Countdown and then New World. Avoid the convenience stores, also known as dairies in New Zealand. They're super expensive and they don't really have much variety. Pro tip, look out for the discounted items. So stock up on snacks, save some cash and avoid those hangry meltdowns. If you still want to dine out sometime, find the best deals for restaurants up to 50% off at firsttable.co.nz. Okay, this hack is for all my fellow adventurers who are planning on doing a road trip. Have you ever heard of transfer cars? Basically, rental car companies sometimes need to move their vehicles from one location to another. And guess what? They often let people drive the cars for free. Yep, you heard that right. Free! You can find transfer car deals on websites like transfercar.co.nz. Sometimes they even pay for your petrol. It's like the ultimate budget travel hack. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the best things in life. Free things. New Zealand is known for its stunning natural beauty. And the best part is, a lot of it is free to enjoy. We're talking about national parks, beaches, hiking trails, you name it. You can literally spend days exploring without spending a dime. Some of my favorite free activities include hiking the Tongariro Alpine Crossing. It's like the most amazing hike ever. Swimming at Piha Beach and exploring the Waitomo Caves. They're full of glowworms, it's magical. So get out there, breathe in that fresh air, and soak up all the natural beauty that New Zealand has to offer. Your bank account will thank you. There you have it. My top 10 travel hacks for exploring New Zealand without going completely broke. I told you they were good. Remember, traveling doesn't have to be expensive. With a little planning and some savvy decision making, you can have an amazing time without totally emptying your wallet. So pack your bags, book that flight, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Safe travels. Now it's your turn. What are your top travel hacks for exploring New Zealand or any other destination? Drop them in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your tips and tricks. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss another travel tip. Safe and happy travels, everyone!